So I've been making some fun little videos for This Museum Is Not Obsolete called Telephone Tuesdays, and they're all about telephone stuff, and they come out on Tuesdays. You'd never guess from the name. Thank you so much if you've commented below. Some of the comments have been really, really interesting. One in particular has really stood out to me. It was all about these things, uniselectors. These are electromechanical switches used in telephone exchanges and all sorts of other stuff. And the coolest thing about them, obviously, is that they spin around and make an enormous racket, which is why we love all this old stuff. Now, the comment in question from the Monologue 99, thank you Monologue 99, described how some of his mates used to do uniselector racing. Apparently you can figure out how to replace these electrical wipers in here for something more like a wheel, and then it can shoot off across the floor of the telephone exchange. Well, of course, now I want to have a go at this. We need to get some racing uniselectors on the go. And I have one here that's a little bit worse for wear, so I don't feel so bad about turning it into a mean, lean racing machine. Well, now I'm looking around trying to find something that I can use as a wheel. Well, do you know what? I think that's going to work pretty good. Cheers! Okay, so here it is. It is an absolute death trap. Oh my god, that sharp edge of the can has got me already, and I had to do some slight redesigning with a hammer, but it's still working good. Like, it's a complete mess. Oh bollocks. Anyway, let's spin it up because it could only be fun. Oh crikey. Oh yeah, that's not dangerous at all. Come on! Come on! It's working! Come on! It's alive! This was a terrible idea. Oh well, okay. Well, in retrospect, the Tyskie can was a poor engineering choice, but this is how we learn. This is how we learn. It's an iterative process, right? Okay. Well, it's not all lost. Let's try putting some insulation tape on it for some grip. We've gone to the slicks. Well, it sounds a bit like an F1 car. I think it's safe to say that that was an abject failure. Now, my better sense did say at the beginning of this, beer can probably not going to work, but I had to try it, didn't I? It was quite fun. It has highlighted a couple of design flaws that we need to address. Number one, the beer can is too wide, and I drilled the hole slightly off centre, so it's rubbing against the frame of the uniselector. Not good. Number two, the metal on the outside is too flimsy, so we need something more stable. Number three, the metal surface is too slippery. We need something with some rubber. And number four, the wheel turns around this way, so you can have it up like this, but the centre of gravity is up here and it's unstable, or you can have it like that and it pushes itself along. But then it's got all the friction from this bit. So I think what we need to do is have the low centre of gravity but remove the dragging frame. So we need some extra little wheels at the front here. Now this is meant to be a quick project. I'm just going to use what I've got to hand. I had big hopes for the Marifat bigger peas, the best kind of peas in my opinion, but they're just about the same size as the can. Rubbish. So I've got a devious plan with these bells. Come on! Oh yeah! Oh it's looking pretty fucking cool. It's got the big stabilisers that I've added now, so it won't be top heavy and topple over. It's just very, very crudely done with some bolts and a couple of nuts and this little washer thing. Oh dear, but it works good enough. I think maybe some skateboard bearings in future. And then we've got the bell. We've got an actual telephone bell instead of the beer can, which seems to work a lot better. And we put some heat shrink around that for grip. I fitted a long cable to it going all the way to the power supply over there, and added a little spark quenching cap there, just to stop all the contacts like eroding and stuff. And they definitely have. I need to clean it all because it's going a lot slower than it was actually. If you look at this clip, when I was running it was going faster, so we need to get it faster. We need to pimp it up. But my mate Chris suggested that we actually fit two of them together, and you could turn one on and one off, so you can do like differential steering like a tank. That'd be pretty awesome. So the next step with this is definitely to convince some of my mates to build their own ones, and then we can race them, and that's going to be much more exciting. So I hope you join me for that video when it comes. It's going to be pretty awesome to get these all pimped up and racing against each other. Maybe put like a circular saw on it or a flamethrower. We'll see.